This is Dazzer's Transfer Show. Please welcome your host, Daryl Johnson. Good evening, here we are. We're back for Series 4 of Dazzer's Transfer Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome if you have just joined. It's Daryl Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Drop a like, get your comments in the live chat. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel as well. So, Dazzer's Transfer Show's returned for Series number 4, and this is obviously the January series. We apologise about all those who joined yesterday. We had a couple of issues yesterday, so we're doing it tonight instead, and it's working fine. Welcome if you joined. Alfie Davis, Liam Martin, Jack Vlogs, thanks for joining. I haven't put a link in the description to our guest yet, but I'll put that in later. As I said, Jack Vlogs, ladies and gentlemen, he's in the live chat at the minute, along with all the other guys, which is Liam Martin, Alfie Davies, and whoever else joins. Drop a like, get your comments in the live chat as well, and please subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Wonderwood, we're nearly at 200, nearly at we're nearly at we're nearly at 500 subs. It's back. Yes, Man United fans know we are back. And Alfie Dave and Nick Mullis put at last. So Linda and Jack Vlogs, he's in the live chat and he's here tonight.
Hello.
Yeah, we're back to the old introduction with the usual theme tune. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You?
Yes. So, as I said, as a transfer show, I mean, there's not that much that's really happened, really, so far this week. Obviously, that's down to, the transfers. There's not been many transfers or exciting ones down. So, this could be about a 20-minute or 30-minute. We've got 30 minutes at the maximum. So, if it gets to 30 minutes, then obviously we will have to end the show there. But hopefully, hopefully you enjoy the show. And if you do, of course, we've got another 4 episodes coming up with different guests each show. And one of them, obviously, being Jack, who's on today. The new... not really new, but we'll have. I think we've got David Hoyle on one of the weeks. We've got Kieran on one of the weeks. Joe Bullitt and Zhao from I can't get me words out. I've just been shouting me gob off at a game today that YouTube FC were doing. If you haven't checked out that vlog, please do. So drop a like, get your comments in. Excuse me. Latest scored 0-0 for Tottenham and Tranmere Rovers yet. Anyway, football fan on 3, thanks for joining the stream. Jack Vlogs says put Jones to Borough. Really? That won't happen. That won't happen. Anyways, let's get straight into business. Obviously, we're going to be talking about rumours, we're going to be talking about done deals as well. And obviously some ones that we find pretty intriguing. Now, first one. Obviously, we'll go all the way down to the first day of January. There was pretty much nothing there, apart from Lee Evans going to Wigan from Sheffield United, which obviously Show and Boy would be interested about. Matt Jarvis from Norwich has gone to Walsall on loan. Now, this is a surprise, because Matt Jarvis, I mean, he's not a bad player for Norwich. Sorry about me voice a minute. Matt Jarvis for me, he's not a bad player, and I mean he just really hasn't had enough time at Norwich City to really show his magic and stuff that he's got. So I think going to Walsall on loan will be a better chance for him to get some game time at least. Ronaldo joining Bo on loan, I wish. Would rather have Ayala. Yeah, obviously. That's obviously. Big game tomorrow, yeah. You're doing this every Thursday? Yeah, it's every Thursday night then, gentlemen. It's 7 o'clock. Obviously, we have to do it at 8 o'clock because of other reasons. On to the second one. Now, the main one and the biggest one so far this week, Christian Pulisic moved on a £58 million move from Borussia Dortmund to Chelsea. Now, for me, Borussia Dortmund, obviously, they've lost one of their star players. Obviously, he's not going to go until I think the end of the season. Now, Christian Pulisic, for me, he's a good player. He's a very good player for Dortmund, and he showed he does have some off games, but everyone has off games, to be honest with you. And he is a joy to watch, really, if you're a Dortmund fan, definitely. But I'm a Bayern fan, and to be honest with you, Chelsea. Why people say to me, well, they've signed Pulisic, why do they need him? Because they got right wingers in Pedro and Willian. I spoke to one Chelsea fan and he said it's to strengthen the squad. What are your thoughts on that, Jack?
Well,
I'm just going to go and get a drink.
Well, to be honest, I thought the right wing was one of their better positions, because the two weakest positions I do see is one of their fullbacks, but I'm not sure. I don't know how Alonso's been playing, but I don't really see him as a better winger, if you get what I mean. And then obviously we got the news about Pulisic signing, and they're both getting on, but did they really need Pulisic right now? No, they really didn't, because if they were going to buy Pulisic, why would they do it now? Why couldn't they wait until one of them retires? Because honestly, do they really need him? And they've also got Moses who can play on the right wing, so they've got three right wingers that are capable of playing that position. That just adds it to four, which I feel sorry for Pedro and Willian, because their spot's probably going to get kicked out now, and they're both going to want to leave, and hopefully Man United can get them both.
Yeah, there you go. You've heard it from a neutral perspective, to be honest with you. You going to the Boa match? Yes. Doing a vlog there. I'm not doing a read and watch along because I'll only be able to see the first half and a little bit of the second half, be no point. Also, welcome to Peter Douglas, welcome to Matthew Grove, thanks for joining. Right, I'm sorry about my voice being a bit weird, but I've just been shouting orders and stuff out at the YouTube FC game. If you don't believe me, check out the video. So yeah, that's Christian Pulisic. I think, they have a couple of players. I don't really think they need him, but obviously Sarri feels that it'd be right to sign him in order to strengthen the squad. One, I'll save the Pele Clement Whedon one till I get David on the show, because he'll know a lot more about that. There's not that many I really know about. That's really any big things. Like I said, it's not going to be a very long one, really, to be honest with you, because there's not that much to talk about. Apart from Oliver Norwood. Oliver Norwood played for Norwich. Sorry, not Norwich. Fulham. He scored the winner at the Riverside Stadium. Peter Douglas says, who won? Well, it was Ragvans. We didn't beat them, sadly. But we lost 5-3. And to be honest with you, could have been a lot more if it wasn't for Tom in goal. To be honest with you, he did very well. Oliver Norwood, I don't really see him as a Premier League player. I didn't think he would suit the Premier League. And he's obviously moving from Brighton to Sheffield United, which is obviously, it's a good signing for them. I know it's an undisclosed thing, but it's a very good signing for Sheffield United. And I think the Sean boy would probably agree. Because he suits the Championship and he does score goals. Not as relentlessly as for Billy Sharp. But you have him up front, or I don't even know what position he is. But if you play him like in the front three or something, or front two alongside Billy Sharp, then you've got a couple of goals in you. Do you know much about Oliver Norwood?
No.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll move on to the other thing. Will Keane, didn't he play for United?
Robbie Keane and the centre-back Keane.
That's Roy Keane.
Yeah, Roy Keane and another Keane played.
Oh, there you go. Ipswich Town have signed forward Will Keane on loan from Championship rivals Hull City. That's a good signing for them. Nick Muller will even admit that is a very good signing. 25-year-old... oh, Andy92 subscribed to my channel. I thought... United. Told you, 40 played for us. Paul Lambert said, I know the qualities Will give us, and I'm delighted that we've been able to get him here. Keane could make his debut against Accrington, which I think, although Ipswich are doing pretty poor this season, they'll probably go through anyway. They don't seem to mess it up against poor teams. So, oh God, we're pretty much through anyway, nearly. So through the ones that are done. And someone removed that Nico Bellic. Oh, by the way, Show and Boys just joined. Thanks for joining. Just one thing. I've just spoke about Oliver Norwood joining Sheffield United. Are you happy with that? Let me know in the live chat. Okay. Couple of other ones. We're nearly at the end of the ones that have been done. Benica Forbay moving to Stoke from Wolves. Wait, doesn't he already play for them? Benica Forbay, I'm sure Benica Forbay already plays for Stoke. Oh, I don't know. Ben Brereton moving from Nottingham Forest to Blackburn for $7 million. Now, yeah. For me, he did very well at Nottingham Forest, and he showed it especially against Arsenal in the FA Cup a couple of 2 seasons ago, I think. Last season, or it might have been 2 seasons ago, I don't know. But him moving to Blackburn's an interesting one. Tony Mowbray, obviously, he must be using him as, like, you know, an attacking player. So, it should be interesting. I've been able to sub to you at the minute. Well, I'd already subbed to you ages ago. Here's an interesting one, and you're probably going to... I know you're probably going to know much more about this than I do. Dominic Solanke has moved on a £19 million signing for AFC Bournemouth from Liverpool. Also, they've signed Nathaniel Klein on loan for Bournemouth as well. So, 2 Liverpool players have joined Bournemouth. Does that mean we'll see a change in Bournemouth's season?
Personally, I think if Callum Wilson was to get injured, I think they'd be much safer now, because they didn't really have a backup striker. They're playing their backup striker at Cannes. And I thought those 2 signings, because they've gone to a top league and they know these players have scored goals when they need them to, so he's probably thought, oh, what can I do to maybe get some Europe this season, get into Europe? And he's obviously seen these players are doing well, and he's gone and bought them. Yeah.
I think it was interesting Nathaniel Klein leaving Liverpool. I mean, it's not surprising, because...
Trent is taking his spot.
Oh, my goodness me. I'm sorry if I have to cough all the time. He wasn't getting his game time. So he's gone on loan there to get some more game time. Jason Punction, finally, on this section, Jason Punction has left Crystal Palace, gone to Huddersfield on loan. Is that a case of the same again, getting his game time?
Probably.
Because I haven't
seen Jason Punction for a good
yeah. Don't forget, he scored what nearly was the winner in the FA Cup final against United in 2015. Joined the Eagles from Southampton in 2013, secured a permanent move the following January. He began his career at Wimbledon, spent 4 years at Southampton, which also included spells at Millwall, Blackpool and QPR. Huddersfield are 4 points adrift at the bottom of the Premier League. That's probably why they bought him, because Borough have already signed one of their right wingers on loan, Wadji Van La Power, which I will get to in a minute, as well. Also, Matt Braithwaite's left Borough as well. he's gone to Leganes, which a lot of Ball fans are happy because they always felt that he was a tin pot player. So let's say about that a bit. I wasn't that bothered about it, but it's just another striker. It's strikers that we're starting to sell strikers, and now we haven't got much, much quality up front sometimes. But who knows? Anything can happen. Yeah, Jason Punction, I'm not surprised that they've signed him. He's not really getting his game time at Palace, and I don't know why that's the case. Obviously, Huddersfield, obviously, they're really struggling in the league in a minute. They need some quality and creativity to the right-hand side. So it's not much of a surprise that they've actually got him. Gary Medine's apparently going to sign a loan deal at Sheffield United. And Harry Wilson, which Wilson are you on about? Callum Wilson or Harry? Still being linked with Chelsea. Gary Medine, Sheffield United. Who signed Jason Munction? Huddersfield, who sold Radji van der Power. Now, Radji van der Power, obviously, as I say, came to both from Huddersfield on, I think it was on loan. And for me, decent signing, because we haven't got a right winger. We don't have a right winger. And hell? Sorry about that. Just daft noises come from outside. It looks like it was dogs, but sounded like some dog getting tortured. Right, anyways. Decent, actually, to be honest with you. We need some creativity down the right-hand side. We haven't got a right winger. And the only person who can do really anything down the right-hand side, if we were playing the 4-2-3-1, is Downing, who doesn't even do that much anyway. And for Borough, it's good. Because he punched Sheffield United fans because they support United. Ha! Okay. Last year you knocked Ipswich out 1-0. Alright. Okay. So.
I've got a player you forgot.
Who?
Nasri. Nasri to West Ham.
It's not actually on here.
You forgot him.
Well, he's not. It's not on here. So that's the funny thing. Sami Nasri. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you reminded me about that. Finally, Sami Nasri. Tottenham have scored apparently 1-0. That's no surprise against Hamia.
Let me guess, Heung-min Song.
Nah, probably not. I don't know. For me, hasn't. Yeah. For me, Sami Nasri. Now, this was an interesting side. This was an interesting one because he's now gone to West Ham United. And for me, he really, I felt he did okay at his club. I can't remember where he came from now, but it's a big signing for West Ham United, isn't it? Because obviously they've needed a bit of spark in their life in the league a minute, because they've been struggling for form in a lot of the games, but have been starting to find it. Who's actually scored for Spurs?
I'll have a look.
Got player on this.
Aurier.
Got player on his day. Eh?
Aurier.
Sergio Aurier. Wasn't Harry Kane then.
But
Sami Nasri, he's got Premier League experience, as we all know. He's played for Man City. He's been playing in the Liga. He's played for a couple of clubs. How big a signing do you think this is for West Ham United?
I think, depending if he can play on the right, I believe West Ham have had a good steal there, because if I'm being honest, he's probably one of the best players that West Ham could have bought as a replacement for Yarmolenko, who's got an Achilles injury and down for a good while.
Peter Douglas just reminded me he played for Arsenal as well. Well,
he played for Arsenal and Man City.
Right, there you go. I missed one out. I wasn't that far off though. Yeah. Carry on.
Man City.
Yeah. Carry on, what were you saying?
I was saying that I think it's going to be a good move for West Ham, because I thought as they've not got Yarmolenko, and if he plays on the right, I think he can actually quite help them. Because if they've not got a right mid that's going to be good enough for a long while, then they've got a player that can just do it for a little bit, and if he can play Cam, then he can play Cam for them, because I think it's a good choice to have. I thought it was a good signing overall, because I think he deserved a move back to the Premier League, and he's got his move, and he's playing for a club where he'd get game time.
Yeah. I've always thought he's been a Premier League asset. I always thought he's been good in the Premier League, and you know, for me, as I said, it's a big signing for them, because they deserve to get someone, you know. So, Dawn too, thanks for joining the stream, says I'm going to Chelsea away. Lucky you. Sam McNeil, thanks for joining as well. Good luck to Forest, by the way. We know all United fans are rooting for you, but I'm not sure if I'd see you win or not. I don't know. How do you schedule streams and premieres? I don't know. I don't do premieres because I haven't got the premiere stuff anyway. Yeah.
Laptop and stuff.
Anyway, on the other hand of stuff, obviously we've got just under 10 minutes before we have to end it. So Koulibaly to Manchester United has been a rumour, and it's been a rumour going a lot of times, you know. And, you know, people saying obviously Napoli declined a 90 million deal, could be signing for about 120, 150 million, which for me, if they were going to charge that much, I would just have given up, because, yeah, he might be a very good talent. That's in the, you know, that's in the Serie A, but is he good enough for the Premier League? That's the main thing. I mean, what are your thoughts on Koulibaly? I mean, is he good enough for the Premier League?
I thought, for the people who haven't watched the streams that I do on Koulibaly, obviously Paul Pogba put on an Instagram post saying, "Hey Koulibaly, keep your head up, because obviously he's getting racial abuse in the Serie A," and he put "see you soon" in the comments. So that's the sort of thing that maybe have triggered me in belief that he could be coming to United. But overall, if a centre-back's going to cost us that, and we know Manolas could be like 30 million, we can get him. If our first offer was 90 million, we could get 3 Manolases with 90 million. And that, with me, Koulibaly would become Manchester United's record signing, and he would be he'd probably be one of our highest paid players. And I wouldn't want to risk it, because I think Manolas is just a good fit for us, to be honest. I don't know what everyone else thinks in the comments, but I said on my streams quite clearly, I think Manolas is a good fit for us. Because he can just do things better than other players.
Yeah.
And he also just convinces me a bit more.
Yeah, it's interesting. That I think he would be a good signing for us. I just think, you know, I think for me, it's one of those where you'd rather, For me, I'd like, you know, I want a player who's good quality, but I want a player at the same time who is cheap. I want a player who's cheap. I don't want to pay like 150 million for a player, even though he might be very good in Serie A. It's not guaranteed that he's going to be any good in the not in the Champions League, in the Premier League, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Right. Anyway, on to the next one. Also, you mentioned. I just need to nip somewhere for a sec. You said you was talking about Kostas Manolas. Yeah. Would you prefer to see him rather than Koulibaly?
Yeah, I would say Manolas would be the better deal, because he's 25 and he's got his more, to say, prime years ahead of him, and he has done. If I'm looking, I prefer him over Koulibaly, Now, don't take this the wrong way. I like Koulibaly, but I just have something different with Manolas. Because he just strikes me as a centre-back, signing that United shirt, holding the United shirt up, and he does it for the badge. He just doesn't do it for the money. And we could get him for a reported £33.4 million release clause. Now, I don't know what everyone else thinks, but that's a bit of a bargain deal. Bargain deal for us. Now, Koulibaly is 140 million. That's like quite a lot. You could get a load of people for that money.
Yeah.
We could have got a Pogba and Manolas and have 10 million spare.
Yeah.
So, I just think Manolas would be the better long-term investment, and he's still got half of his prime years to come.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, I would rather take Manolas. I know he doesn't have experience in the Premier League, but neither does Koulibaly. I'd rather go for the cheaper option, be honest with you, because he's just as good. Excuse me. Oh, right, okay, that's nice. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's all about. And there was another one who was linked with United, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire for me, I'd take him over. I know it's about 70 million, but I would take him over. I don't know. I'd take him over. Somebody others. Could buy a whole team and the reserves for 148 million. Says Nick. Fair point.
Yeah, Nick. Nick coming in with a good point there. You could most teams would dream of having that sort of money. The team that I have would dream to have 40 million a season.
2 ticks. Right, anyway, sorry about that, guys. And, yeah, for me, I'd rather take Harry Maguire because he's experienced. I'd rather go experience over quality, which is a bit of a risky route. Any other news that I've not talked about?
I'm trying to think. Now, in the Premier League, I don't believe there's any other big deals apart from, I think, Timo Werner maybe looking a way out of his club to Liverpool.
I'm surprised because he does very well for Leipzig, although they lost to Bayern Munich.
Callum Hudson.
But he's decent. Oh, Callum Hudson-Odoi, yeah. I don't think we don't need him. We won't need him till the end of the season because apparently Robin and Raby are both retiring. That's the only time we'll need a right winger.
Yeah, we'll buy him one.
But why would we want to buy him? He's not a great player. He's not really he's not one of the greatest of players. So I wouldn't really want him, but to be honest with you, what are your thoughts on Callum Hudson-Odoi? Because we are less than a minute away from having to end this, so just very quickly.
Yeah. So he's an upcoming prospect, I'd say. He's got his future ahead of him, but I do think Bayern, they do have good youngsters, but I don't think Callum Hudson-Odoi would experience much game time under Bayern.
Yeah.
Because he has Coman and Ribery to fight for his place, and one of them is going to be leaving probably in the summer, and the other will be getting back from an injury, so he'd only have a few months to play. So I wouldn't really want him, but if I was a Bayern fan.
Yeah.
Just sort of a waste of youth and talent.
Yeah, definitely. Where did they get the 448 million from? They're in debt too. What? I don't know about that. But yeah, like I say, yeah. Interesting. Upcoming prospect. You never know about that. Could do anything but that. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid you heard that noise. That's all we got time for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, God.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tomorrow at about 12 to 12:15. I don't know what time yet, but I'm going to be doing a Reading Man United watch along if anyone wants to join.
Yeah, I won't be doing a watch along. But yeah, Jack, thank you very much for coming on tonight's show, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to have you on. Obviously, you're new to the you're not new to the channel, but you're new to the actual show itself. So it's been a pleasure to have you on, mate. And obviously, as I say, we'll obviously get you on hopefully a future stream. Thank you all very much for joining today's video, stream, should I say. Thanks for joining Dazzer Transfer Show. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Please drop a like. Get your comments in the comment section down below. I'm going to put Jack's link in the description in a bit later on.
Just to say, 12-ish tomorrow there'll be a watch along, but I've got a football tryout, so it could be a bit later.
But yeah, that's it from all of us here, and obviously there will be more upcoming stuff coming on during the week when it comes to actually, when it comes to there'll be more transfers coming up in the actual long coming. So next week we'll be doing it Thursday, 7 o'clock on Thursday next week hopefully. But otherwise, from all of us here, it's good night from Jake. Good night from Jake. Good night from Jack, I meant. Yeah, right. It's good night. Well, basically, from all of us. We'll start that again. Right. That's it from all of us here tonight. From Jake, from Jack, me, Daryl Johnson, and everyone here on Dazzer Transfer Show. Have a great night. Good night.